take your seats. The program is about to begin.
All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome. It's AirWorks time. My name is Mario Rebello, and I'm the Vice President for North America for DJI. Most important, welcome to DJI AirWorks 2019. And thank you for joining us for our 4th annual AirWorks. This year, we're excited to bring AirWorks to Los Angeles. We're even more excited about the program we've lined up for you over the next few days. When we first launched AirWorks in 2016, we had about 200 people in the audience. Great turnout this morning that we're expecting over 600 colleagues, friends, and supporters to join us here in the next couple of days. AirWorks continues to be a strong platform for us to share our latest developments and for all key stakeholders in the industry to come together to share learnings, exchange ideas, and establish meaningful relationships that will help drive the commercial drone industry forward. On behalf of DJI, I would like to thank you all for coming, but more importantly, take this opportunity to acknowledge every person in this room for his and her commitments and continued involvement in the drone industry. Without a doubt, the industry wouldn't be where it is today had it not been for all of our continued and collective efforts to move the industry forward. I hope that by the end of this conference, you too will be inspired by all the various learnings and developments and even greater understanding of the role that each and every one of us plays in shaping the growth and future of the drone industry. Thank you for joining us today, and we're going to get started with the program. It's safe to say that 2019 has been a very eventful year at DJI. We've further expanded our product portfolio, launching over 9 products in the past few months. The calendar says that we still have a few more months to go, so do expect a few more announcements from us over the next couple of weeks, couple of months. Our mission has always been and remains consistent and very clear, which is to make innovative technology that's safe, secure, reliable, and accessible. We want to deploy our product to as many parts of the world, many parts of the country, or as many parts of the country as possible. This year, we ventured into uncharted waters by launching our very first action camera. Another first from DJI was the announcement of Robo Master S1, an educational platform built to easily introduce new users to AI, engineering, and robotics. And let me just tell you, it's a cool toy, but also a very educational tool. So putting everything in one package, it was very smart for the company to do this. On the enterprise side, we also introduced AirSense to all our newest professional level drones. For those who are unaware or are not clear what AirSense is, it's an alert system that uses ADS-B technology to warn drone pilots of potential hazards from traditional aircraft flying at low altitudes. As more users around the world continue to adopt our technology, we believe it's essential to maintain a safe airspace environment that enables aerial operations to scale in an organized, safe, and structured way. Of course, there are many other safety announcements that DJI has introduced in the past, such as geofencing, obstacle sensing, remote ID technology, and other technologies that continue to evolve. Our efforts to bring these enhancements to market are not a result of any government mandate or legal requirement to do so. It's because we want our customers and end users to be responsible participants in the airspace. Just as we've led the industry on safety initiatives, we want to lead a constructive dialogue and pathway to industry standards as it relates to product and data security. A few weeks ago, a public official claimed that DJI's success and their reliance on our technology was due to dumping of low-priced quadcopters on the market. It was also alleged by the same official that information from DJI drones is being sent back to China. Friends, let me be very clear. False. Accusations that have been made against us that have no bearing, unfounded, unsubstantiated, and not a scintilla of evidence over the last 2 to 3 years has been determined or found within our product. Our product is safe, clean, and secure. And I do encourage all of you to continue to use the product, and I will tell you this very clear. We, the DJI team here in North America, with support from our colleagues at HQ, we will defend and protect our product and our brand, and we will go and meet with anyone that will challenge our product, raise concerns with our product, and what we're looking for is to have an audience with them, give us an opportunity to defend our product, let us give you the evidence that you're looking for, and we want to clear our name and our brand from the allegations that have been made and continue to be made against us. This is just unfair, not only for DJI, but for everyone in this room. It impacts what you can and can't do with our drone technology or anybody's drone technology. But we feel very strongly that our product has been reviewed, analyzed by third-party validators, by government agencies themselves, and all times we have been approved and secured and clearly been shown that our product does not do what the allegations have been made against us. Now, I'm going off script. I feel very strongly about this issue, as I know my colleagues in this room feel about the same issue. But what we can't do is do this alone. Be very frank with all of you. If we're going to be successful in addressing these allegations, these accusations that are all misleading and false, we've met with a number of government leaders in Washington who tell us there is no evidence against you. But there are others within the same agency who make these allegations. Leaked memos, draft memos, by the way, never formally addressed or sent out. What we've learned in the past year and what we're continuing to do is to engage and confront the accusers or those making the allegations against us. But as I said, we can't do this by ourselves. I know that a number of you have stepped up and are working based upon collective efforts as well as your own individual efforts. I encourage everyone in this room to step up and engage and address these issues, because I can assure you, and we will continue to assure you, that our product is safe and secure and reliable. In fact, we proactively sought an audience with individuals and organizations making these allegations, as I said earlier, to directly address these concerns, give them evidence or show them evidence that they are misinformed on the matters. But until today, we've not received a response. For this to work, there has to be two-way collaboration and two-way dialogue to address these issues in a very proactive manner. Look, security is an ongoing effort at DJI, and we welcome feedback and inputs from all of you to further strengthen and enhance our product portfolio. We need your inputs to improve the product that we're delivering and make it safer and more secure. Again, these allegations lack the evidence needed, and it needs to stop, because politicizing the drone technology is only going to damage the industry for all of us collectively. In order for our industry to truly unlock its potential, we must operate based on facts and commit to an open and constructive dialogue. I can't repeat that, right? It is so important to have that two-way communication and really sort of discuss facts, not discuss myths and allegations. We have demonstrated that data is not our business. We have handed over control of the data and the networks to you, the end users, to manage the data. And we've subjected ourselves to third-party audits, and we continue to subject ourselves to third-party audits and reviews of our platform. As most of you know, DJI stays very nimble in order to remain flexible enough to adapt to our customers' needs. Customer needs are priority for us. This is how DJI Enterprise was formed and how customized drone programs like Government Edition solution has been developed in partnership with the Department of Interior. And I can tell you there's more solutions and customization coming to address these concerns and these issues. As our users become more aware of the unique ways in which drone data must be managed and secured, we have in turn enhanced our data security protections to meet these growing expectations and demands from our end users. As you know, in 2017, we established a successful bounty program. And this past year, we've gone several steps further. We've established an internal product security committee focused on reviewing, analyzing, and really absorbing as much information as we can so we can make those necessary changes. Likewise, we've also established a product safety committee to focus and really double down on the work that's ongoing to ensure that our skies remain safe and we continue to provide safe solutions for all of you, the end users. The fact is, and the truth is, DJI is committed to addressing these core issues both on the safety and the security front, and we're planning to move forward in a more aggressive manner to address these issues. In addition, we've also established a set of principles focused on 3 key elements of what we're planning to do on a go-forward basis. First, a commitment to transparency and education. Engaging with stakeholders, engaging with key decision makers is absolutely critical on a go-forward basis. Second, a commitment to continued research and development. DJI is committed to continuous investment in enhancing security protocols, cultivating a security-conscious culture, and developing unique solutions for customers with the most rigorous data protection needs. And then lastly, a commitment to continued outside validation, working with key stakeholders, working with validators that can come and review our platform and our systems to give you and others the assurance that the product is safe and secure. DJI is committed to subjecting ourselves to greater and greater review and security. We have nothing to hide. We want to share what we know, share the information, and share the facts with all of you. Look, we remain committed to these efforts, but we must recognize that the whole industry must collaborate on addressing these issues together. As with most emerging technologies, there are no clear guidelines to assess the security of drone technology. That's real world today. This is why we're calling for an industry-wide security standards that will strengthen public confidence in drone use, increase market competition, and help industry stakeholders prioritize the protection of data. These standards need to be origin agnostic, risk-based, and industry-led. A clear framework that sets forth industry standards will create a level playing field for all and ensure that drone operators have access to the most advanced and secure drone technology in the marketplace. Today, we will introduce you to a series of new solutions that address some of the global challenges we face, such as sustaining a growing global population while preserving the environment and ensuring that those who serve and protect our communities are able to do so safely and with the best tools at their disposal. On day 2, tomorrow, we will walk you and talk with you in greater length about how we can work together to really create an enabling environment where these technologies and tools can be utilized in their greatest potential. But in the meantime, where we are in the commercial drone industry today and what some of the emerging applications that are on the horizon, what are they? And we need to go into greater detail to better understand what those are. To start, let's look at the growth that we've experienced together. Earlier in this year, the FAA recognized that the commercial drone industry was accelerating, shifting their 2018 forecast to today. So currently, the FAA is predicting that by the end of this year, the industry will be where it should have been in 2021. That really is a strong indicator of the growth that we're starting to see and that we continue to see in the industry. That's a 2-year acceleration. And the forecast through 2022 is even more ambitious and very impressive as the numbers up on the screen indicate. It is expected that we will hit nearly double the amount of drones today in use in the next 3 years. Similarly, DJI has seen the growth not just in the United States, but globally. So far in 2019, DJI has seen its commercial drone business grow at over an 80% growth rate. 80% growth rate in the past year. since we last met at last year's AirWorks conference. Across verticals, we're seeing leading organizations scaling up, such as Corteva, deploying the largest ag drone fleet in the world, Rio Tinto, mining giant, who has expanded the drone operations globally, as well as the Department of Interior, who's doubled its use of drone technology in the past couple of years. We're also increasingly seeing advanced use of drones in public sector, such as the North Carolina Department of Transportation's statewide drone program, where they've used drones to environmentally perform analysis, accident reconstruction, and public safety, as well as hurricane preparedness, as well as post-hurricane activities to support the rebuilding of the community. But speaking of public safety, this is one industry where drone technology continues to prove its value. Across the United States, California is among one of the leading states that are spearheading drone adoption within public safety, which is why we brought AirWorks to Los Angeles.